was raised Italian, and also he was exorcised.
No way.
Yeah.
Exercised?
Yeah.
Wow, did not work. Really?
No, my grandparents started to have an exorcism for me because I was such a bad
Have you not talked about that on the podcast before?
No.
I mean, how do I know all the little juicy
I don't
niblets?
know.
This is so crazy. I feel like I should write a book about him.
Yeah.
You should.
That'd be amazing.
Wait, what were you
My biography is written by Luke Moniz.
Wait, what happened?
When he was 5 years old,
I was like 11 or
when
12.
he was 11,
That's
okay,
so
even
much
worse.
worse.
Even worse. That's so much worse.
When he was like a teenager, his grandparents hired a team of exorcists.
A team. I feel like it's usually one lady.
It was 3 Jamaican ladies, and they hired them to perform an exorcism on Ian, and they closed all the blinds and they lit a bunch of candles, and they tried to like release the demon from his body because clearly he was plagued by a demon.
Wait,
Was it just like
spearheaded
ADHD?
this?
You're jumping around and they were like, devil.
Well, first they got their Amish friends to come down from Lancaster, Pennsylvania,
Right.
and do you know what is it? Rod divining?
Yeah.
You know that?
Where they like find
Where they
water.
hold and they find like bad energy or whatever.
Oh.
So they came to
Rod
find
Divine, great comic. Go on. Great. I think his headshot's on the wall up here. Rod Divine. Yeah, he played the funny fuck. All right, go ahead. I mean,
So they found all these energies.
somebody put me out on fire. We'll see. We'll see
So the
how they
Amish
like it.
came and they couldn't solve the energy crisis. So then my grandparents hired these like Jamaican Baptist women to like do an exorcism on the bad energy that was around my family and on me because I was such a bad kid. And, you know, in reality, my father died in like a tragic manner and I never dealt with it. So I was acting out and I was crazy. And, you know, there was so much like depression
Hold your
and
knees
fucking
still.
anger. I need another exorcism.
Yeah, you really do.
So
Not from Jamaican ladies. You'll have sex with all of them.
you want to take it from here? So we're on the.
I was trying to do the exorcism. I wasn't trying to interrupt.
That's how you interrupted.
Hail Mary. Our Father,
So we're in the living room and we're all in a circle and they're all going like Hamadamahin, Hamdamahin, Hamadama.
Akuna Matata is what
and
they're
I'm
singing. They're
like-
singing the Lion King.
They're like Hakuna Matata, no worries. And so in my little like 5th grade head, I'm like, I feel bad. These people are doing all these shimmy shakes and nothing's happening. So I just started to go like,
Which, by the way, is what a lot of people do in the. There's like a power of suggestion in like the Pentecostal world where like you're supposed to speak in tongues, and so everyone's around you, like standing over you, going this, and you just go.
So I started to go like,
Ian.
and the woman goes, look, it's working.
Oh,
This is a perfect example of the movie we have to make where we go back as ourselves now and go back and just take you out of there and be like, you guys are being weird. Stop shaking. And you're like, oh, thank God.
It's a great point though that like your childhood trauma clearly just needed to be like talked about with your family, but instead like
They gibberished you.
They
were
hired
like,
priestess
circle
from fucking
of life.
Jamaicans that made me eat out of a goat's head. And I'm just like,
Did they make you eat out of
no.
Okay.
Do you feel
But
like
then I ran away and like I had to be found.
Were you a bad kid?
No, I was a real people pleaser, nerdy, goody two shoes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Can't even-
figure skater.
I'm glad that that's not like readily apparent though.
No.
That's cool. That rocks.
You seem
I had,
like you were like a stoner, like early.
That did happen towards the end of high school. I started stand up and then like senior year of high school, I was like smoking weed every day and I started to be kind of a bad student and I was like, I'm going to drop out of high school and move to New York and do comedy. And my parents were like,
you do that?
No, you're not. No. I ended up going to college. They were like, you can do comedy. Just like, don't be stupid.
Where'd you go
about
to
it."
college?
Oh, you were this close to getting exercise.
But my dad's an atheist. It would have been like a Richard Dawkins like exorcism.
My mom is
my
Richard
God.
Dawkins.
For real?
Oh, my mom is. Guess what her cat's name is? Darwin.
No.
Yes. Obsessed
so
with Sam
gross.
Harris. Shout out, my mom.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out, Sue.
So shout out.
Shout out. What?
And she.
What?
Hold on, I was gonna ask Luke.
Don't look at me.
I was gonna ask you.
I run away. Why'd you look at me? I didn't do anything.
Being Ian with Jordan.